We've already given away $1K today. Is that it? I don't know. Right now, Sleaze is brought to you by McDonald's. Support local business owners and entrepreneurs in your neighborhood by visiting a nearby McDonald's today. Leslie, what you got?
Here's a new show. What do you think of this? ABC has given a series order to R.J. Decker. It's a working title with Scott Speedman. Remember him from Felicity?
No.
He will play a South Florida private investigator. Yeah, he plays the title role, a disgraced newspaper photographer and ex-con who starts over as a PI in Florida.
I did not watch Felicity, but wasn't that 30 years ago?
It kind of sounds like the Vince Vaughn show. I don't know. Like they're just rehashing stuff. Yeah, I just hadn't seen his name in a while, that's all. Now, I know that you've heard of the Central Perk coffee house from Friends.
Duh.
It's opening up in Times Square as a permanent location. So you can go there and you could think of Monica and Chandler and Phoebe and Joey and Rachel and Ross. Yeah, it's going to look just like it. What do you think? Will you go? It's opening in late fall.
Probably not, but if I was walking past, I might go in out of curiosity. But what do you think they're paying? If they're going to make it look exactly like that and probably have memorabilia around, that's got to be a lot of money.
I think so, too. And I know there's another one somewhere else, but the nostalgia train is just rolling.
Well, one of the most successful sitcoms or TV shows of all time, but it's been, a lot of years, but new audiences are finding it. But is that enough to pay the fortune that it must be to recreate Central Perk?
And will those characters and actors get a percentage?
If they paid one of them to come do an appearance at Central Perk, it's got a lot of upside possibilities, but it's got to be expensive.
Tracy Morgan back on TV with the comedy series Clutch, premiering on Paramount Plus November 3rd, featuring him as Francois Frank Crutchfield, known as Crutch, who adjusts to life with his son and daughter after they move back to his Harlem home.
This is the story of Francois Crutchfield.
Hold up. This is my story. I'm gonna tell it. My name is Francois Crutchfield, but everybody calls me Crutch.
Crutch.
I live in Harlem. I've got 2 grown-up kids and 2 beautiful grandkids.
What have you done to my children?
I'm making them New York tough.
Who hurt you?
Which would be great, except for one thing.
I thought till I got on my feet, I could just stay in the upstairs apartment.
My marriage is probably ending and me and the kids have nowhere to live.
They all moved back in with me. I'll tell you something, son. I respect you. But living here cannot be your long-term plan. How did you turn down a gig making $250,000?
Being a corporate lawyer was killing my soul. Money can't buy you happiness, Dad.
Money can't buy you happiness, but it can get you so close, you won't even know the difference.
That's a movie?
Just his voice makes me laugh, though. It could be good.
Is that a movie or a TV show?
TV show. He's back on TV.
Ooh, I don't know how long that shtick could extend.
I love when TV shows do little experiments. This was interesting. The most recent Law & Order SVU tested a new approach by offering a distinct ending for viewers depending on where you watched it, NBC or Peacock. So they had different endings. I guess it was strategic. The NBC broadcast was designed to promote the subsequent episodes of Law & Order Organized Crime that features Mariska Hargitay in a guest role. And this approach wanted to aim and connect viewers with the larger narrative, while the streaming version maintained focus on the ongoing storyline of SVU. I found it to be very confusing, Barnes.
I think that's an interesting idea, though, and especially if you think of Amazon Prime Video, how they have the ability to click on stuff.
Think about it.
And to buy stuff, you could literally dial up the ending that you wanted. So you get through a movie and they say, okay, here the movie's about to end.
Right?
What do you want to happen? What do you want to see? Or cliffhangers where you could see what you want, who you want to get shot, who you want to get whatever. I kind of like it.
Okay, this is very interesting, but Apple TV has postponed the premiere of this new series called The Savant in the wake of the Charlie Kirk assassination. Starring Jessica Chastain as a top-secret undercover investigator who infiltrates online hate groups and takes them down from the inside. And I guess they thought the timing wasn't good, but wow, Jessica Chastain isn't happy about it. I mean, she has spoken up. Quote, "We're not aligned on the decision to pause the release. I want to say how much I value my partnership with Apple. They've been incredible. That said, I wanted to reach out and let you know that we're not aligned on this decision." Wow.
Yeah, but it's not her decision to make,
But the fact that she came out and said that?
I bet they're pissed.
I think so.
You got your money. You kind of need to let the people doing the business do the business.
Interesting. Hate to say this, but with all the changes with Disney and Hulu and everything else, Disney Plus now is getting more expensive. In just a few weeks, October 21st, it's going to increase by $2 to $11.99, while the ad-free tier will go up by $3, $18.99. Do you always just go for the ad-free tier?
I don't know. Netflix, I do. Some of them, you jump around. Like if something for a while doesn't have something that interests me, I'll bail on it and then just come back later. I
am very confused now because everything's folding into everything else. I might ask you for a tutorial.
You honestly can't keep up with who they all fan out, then they start folding together, and then they fan out again, then they change names, and they refold.
Remember we were talking about how Pedro Pascal is in everything and, Pete Davidson was coming to his defense, like leave the guy alone? Well, I hate to say this, but a trailer just came out for The Mandalorian and Grogu, and guess who's in it? Pedro Pascal. Also Sigourney Weaver, Jeremy Allen White. That's going to be in theaters and in IMAX on May 22nd. Instagram is doing something kind of cool. It's called Rings, the Rings program. To celebrate its creative community, they're going to award 25 creators with both a physical ring and a unique digital golden ring for their Instagram profiles and stories. Where's the cash, I ask?
So they're trying to copy the YouTube thing, but think about it. If you get the ring, then you're going to start charging more for your posts or whatever.
Right.
And will the ring stay, or will they move around?
Good question. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
Everyone knows the legend of D.B. Cooper, but what if I told you there's an even better story out there? One with multiple aircraft hijackings, prison escapes, and so many twists and turns. I'm talking about the hit podcast American Skyjacker, which is now an action-packed documentary coming to theaters and streaming this fall. Find out more at www.americanskyjacker.com and listen to the bonus episode of the podcast on October 7th. American Skyjacker. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.